Hello, Cherokee Sam here, loading some cowboy action, simulated black powder cartridges, 38 special. I use these both in my rifle and my pistol. I'm using American Pioneer powder, FFG, super grade. I recommend the super grade, it's a lot more consistent. And I am loading this on my Dillon 650 in the full automated progressive, and have not had any problems with this. I've been doing this for about 5,000 to 7,500 rounds. I've loaded on this without any difficulties whatsoever. I do have the powder check here at the appropriate station, and following it closely and watching it with each load. Also weigh my loads every 50 rounds or so and also when I start to make sure that I'm throwing the correct amount that I expect, which is weighed out to be 9.0 grains. I do not fill my loads all the way up to the bottom of the lead like some people do. I find that this is totally unnecessary with the APP FFG. It works just fine having a shortened load in it, and I get plenty of smoke doing this. And at the end of this, I will have a little part of the video is going to show some of the smoke I am able to produce doing it. And very happy with doing this. And again, this works just wonderfully on this Dillon 650 and automating it. I'm able to pump out about 500, 400, 500 rounds an hour doing this when I want to. I use these shells for both practice at the range and also doing it for matches. Am I really good at shooting frontier cartridge? No, but I sure do enjoy myself, and I enjoy shooting through all that smoke. I just went through the procedure of replacing the platform on my Dillon 650 XL, and this here is the platform mechanism, and it's fairly easy to do. However, there are some necessary things you need for this, and I just want to go over those real quickly. The reason why I had to do that is because the retention spring pin for the feeder broke off in this here, and I was just going to tap it down and pull it out, and people at Dillon said, "No, we'll just send you a new part. That's too hard to do." One of the necessary things you have to do with this is do a alignment. You will need an empty tool head, as well as you'll need an empty powder die, and you're also going to need this handy little alignment tool, which Dillon will be happy to send you. You will have to ask for this. They do not send this normally with the kit when you buy the press in the first place, but you can easily pick it up. I do recommend taking this apart and doing it with, when you do use the black powder or simulated black powder, I use the APP FFG Super, and it was a little bit dirty in here. You can see it's a little bit dirty on this. This is the underside, the upside of it, and this is the underside. And it was getting a little dirty, and it's good that I did take it apart. I can probably pull this out and perhaps reuse it again, just pull this little screw out. But I do recommend taking this apart every now and then, maybe every 10,000 rounds or so, to clean out that the FFG that I'm using for the powder that gets down and into all the little parts. It was a little dirty down there, and I'm glad I did get to that point of taking it apart. But again, you do need this extra tool to do that.
Center.